I got two skills, and only one of them pays. I'm not gonna have my wife providing for my family.
Don't you dare invent a way to make this my fault.
Perfect example of Casey not being able to leave the house without something going wrong. We're driving down the road. I happen to be right there when a meth lab explodes.
That was really cool to shoot. The explosion was awesome.
No matter how long you do this, days like that are so fun. You know, we've seen an explosion 1,000 times on television, but like you don't see images like that very often, and it kind of just puts you right in that moment.
It's the first time Monica really sees Casey in action, and I think it scares her.
He's trying to protect her. She says this really great line and just says,
Casey, I go where you go.
which I thought was extremely messed up, but really romantic.
And she's starting to see how death kind of follows him.
You just watch him sort of get more withdrawn and darker. Whatever I do, it's because I love you, I'll say that.
And you don't know how they're going to rebuild their lives. I guess this is what we meant when we said for better or for worse.
It's gonna get worse than this.
Oh, he's going over! You want me to give him a go? No, hell no. This is a job for a young man with rubber bones.
I think Jimmy, he's sort of just getting his sea legs in terms of janitorial responsibilities of a ranch like this.
Good idea.
And they skip a bunch of steps and throw him on the back of this wild stallion.
You know, it's trial by fire. We bring him over, we duct tape his hands to the horn.
So he won't let go, you know, so he won't bail out.
Don't you let go.
And I think understands for the first time how sort of dangerous the decision he's made is too.
Kick him.
You know, it's shot very real, and the stunt guy that did it was phenomenal.
It's unbelievable, and watching him do it was a completely surreal experience. Every time it was scary.
You know, I was standing on one gate, and that horse just came flying at me and hit the gate, you know, and I jumped out of the way, and the camera was right behind me.
And I think there's a point at which Jimmy accepts his fate in this moment and tries to hold on.
I don't know if John Dutton feels that he has made a cowboy of him, but Rip's intention is to do that.
It's really meaningful for him to just have somebody sort of nod in his direction.
There's things we'd like to talk to you about.
Things like your future.
The moment in the governor's office is a great example of how Jamie has to deal with emotions in his life. His business is tied to his family. When they hand him the photo and he has to take a first look at it, he doesn't have time to have an emotional reaction. He has to show that he's tough enough to handle this and deal with the situation presented in front of him, in front of two very important people.
And this starts screaming cover up. And it's screaming it at your father.
Jamie has aspirations to be in politics, and he's sitting in front of the governor, who's kind of got the keys to that for him, and he's got to prove it in this moment. I'll get into it.
Do it fast. This is the kind of ship that sinks everyone.
That's the only kind of ship I ever find myself on. John bending the law or breaking the law and deciding that, this is something that has to be covered up. And Jamie knowing that that's the case, and
We need that medical examiner to take a new oath.
these are dangerous decisions. I think these are leading to hard times between John and Jamie.